Hey guys, Lucky HD here, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be going over what possible Gamma Gleams could look like in Loomian Legacy. Make sure to like and subscribe, and let's get straight into it. So, okay, one thing I just want to say before starting this video, I've had to resort to these types of videos this is the past two videos now, because Loomian Legacy doesn't update us like how Pokemon Brick Bronze used to. I remember Lando and T. Bradham would always post like updates to development every other day or whatever, and Loomian Legacy only posts updates like every 1 to 2 months. So that's why I'm making a bunch of these random videos, because I really have no content to make right now. So yeah, onto the video. Now, right here, I want to read out the definition of gamma, and it says here that gamma is a noun, and it is described as the third letter of the Greek alphabet, denoting the third in a series of items, categories, etc., and relating to gamma rays. That last part is what I want to talk about today. So, I've been doing a little tiny bit of research, and what is gamma in chemistry? Gamma radiation or gamma rays are high-energy photons that are emitted by radioactive decay of atomic nuclei. And then this one says here, gamma rays are produced in the disintegration of a radioactive atomic nuclei and the decay of certain subatomic particles when an unstable atomic nucleus decays into a more stable nucleus. The daughter nucleus is sometimes produced in an excited state. So what I want to talk about here is I want to go over multiple theories. And, well, my first one, it's kind of a long theory, but I just want you to hear it out. It's also kind of a stretch, too. But here we go. So, the story goes that not too long ago, the city of Sephiroth had an underground group of scientists, or this evil team, and they were basically studying this legendary beast that roamed the stars in space or the galaxies, or maybe even they were trying to open a rift in time or something like that so they can travel dimensions and galaxies, right? So they say it's a Loomian, right? And they try to send out a signal. And it produces a gamma burst. This gamma burst backfires and the entire city of Sephiroth gets destroyed. Now, what if, say, because we know that alpha and gamma gleams are genetic things, and gamma radiation is a form of radiation. Radiation, as you know, can mutate genes to cause them to look certain ways, do certain stuff. Like, you get the point, right? So, what if there was a person outside and they warn you before you go there, and they give you this little like suit and this little like hazmat kind of suit, I don't know, whatever, and they basically say that, you know, if you do expose any alpha gleams beyond this point, note that we have studied a rare form of mutation that causes them to change colors, something like that, right? So you basically, if you do want this to happen, you want a gamma gleam, you take your gleaming out and you let it roam around with you. After about 10-15 minutes, you'll start to hear like a noise, and they'll start like going into the change from alpha to gamma. And this would be a permanent change too. And basically, in this town, you would find a new evil team. This evil team, I don't know the name of it. Think of something in the comments, okay? So this new team would be something similar to Team Skull in how they hide in abandoned buildings. And, well, I'm talking about like that one city that they had, Pokemon Sun and Moon. So they hide in abandoned buildings, and they're like this kind of ragtag little like group of survivors, I guess, that are not allowed back into the public because people see them as mutate or something like that, right? And even you would walk through there, you'd see Vesperados, Vambats, Dimpires hanging on the walls, and this can also be proven by their own dex entries, which state that they do like to hide in abandoned buildings. That's my first theory, and I'm gonna get on to some other ones, but let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. What do you guys think is going to be the big introduction of Gamma Gleams? So, my next theory is that Gamma Gleams are just another form of Gleam. I don't see this being likely. It's possible, but honestly, I don't think it's likely. I think they would be rarer than Alpha Gleams, and would probably be something similar to how, like, Rainbow Bidoof was in Brick Bronze. Maybe looking something like Eaglet on screen, have some, like, inverted colors or whatever. And, yeah, not much to this one. So, yeah, on to the next theory. So, this next one, I put out a tweet saying, Brad, I'm gonna be honest, you should have made Rallied Gleams Gamma. I thought this for the longest time, that Rallied Gleams were gonna be Gamma. Boy, was I wrong. So then this person, Anna Banana Q4, responded with, unless a new feature is being planned for Gamma that makes more sense. And Brad responded with he responded with the eyeball emoji, right? So, a feature. What could a feature be? Features are always something that you can do to change something that you do to change something. Which, I mean, you can relate this back to the first theory that I just said about exposing your alphas to the gamma particles that are floating around in Sephirite City. And I don't know, honestly, like, maybe if in Sephirite City, maybe Sephirite City is not even an abandoned place, you know? And what if it is, like, this nice city, and they got this thing where, I don't know, you can, like, turn your alpha, you turn your Loomians, but that still wouldn't make sense. That's my problem. But we do know that they haven't forgot about Gamma Gleams, because right here Armenti says Trubiscus is a way of life. And then, Brad, any new news on Gamma Gleams, or did y'all forget it existed? And then T. Bradham responded with purple devil emoji. So I don't know what to make of that. They still do know that they exist, and I guarantee you that they are working on trying to find a logical way that they could implement this into the game. Right now, though, I haven't seen a lot of people talking about this. Like, there's been little to no people discussing Gamma Gleams. But yeah, those are my two little theories. Also, third one, I guess. But yeah, I might come out with a video basically building what I think Sephirite City is going to look like in Loomian Legacy. Expect that video sometime soon. I don't know when. Anyways, guys, if you did like this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.